Hey friends, it has been one of those days and it is pretty late at night and I am just getting to some art du jour for today. It's just been like one of those really stressful days. So I came in my little studio for a little bit of art therapy, and nothing says therapy to me more than some funky flower making. So tonight we are experimenting with a little bit of netting and burlap. This is from Canvas Corp, and this is more Canvas Corp burlap. A little bit of Canvas Corp lace, and I have other elements here. I have vintage elements, I have not vintage elements, I have all kinds of stuff to just kind of play with tonight. And I'm going to give myself 15 minutes to just kind of de-stress. It's kind of been one of those toxic days, and everybody knows what I'm talking about. This is you approach this kind of like you do leftovers this time of year. You go, oh, we've got a little bit of this and we've got a little bit of that, and we're just going to put it all together and we're going to make something nice. So this is my version of craft leftover casserole. 15 minutes and we'll see what happens. Okay, here's what we ended up with for our funky, crazy, leftover, sporadic sandwich flowers. Is a great craft for when you're just too tired to do anything else, and they come out so fun. I made this one this afternoon, and you can see that it is just a pile of, kind of a pile of lace and tatting, and a lot of the, I'm very intrigued with, and I bet you guys have some of this around your house. I'm super intrigued with the netting that came on things like ham and oranges and potatoes and stuff like that. So we are going to really recycle some of that netting, and you can see that I used it here. This is vintage lace. This is a vintage piece that was inspiration for a Jane Austen type reticule that I made several years ago. And of course this one is the one that kind of started this whole trend this afternoon. And then we've got this one. Now, I did take a little bit of help and did, I think these are little Prima flowers or something, but I did use a couple pre-made elements right here. I did hit it with some of my favorite spray, which is the Tattered Angels Coffee Shop Glimmer Mist, which I am just crazy about, crazy in love with that. Then this is one, this one started out as, you know, when you get light bulbs and they're wrapped in that cardboard stuff, that's what this is. So that one started out that way. And then I did this one. And I did some sewing here. I made this one this afternoon before I let the camera roll. But again, it's just some vintage lace, vintage tatting. This is actually part of, I got a box of elements from a seamstress in New York that tons of vintage elements. This was petticoat lace that she had actually cut off a petticoat and kept. You know, you can see that right there. It's really fantastic. This was a kind of a smaller one, and this one was a little bit of a smaller flower too. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. I am thinking about making some gypsy bottles, and I think that might be our next art du jour. I'm not quite sure yet, but these would be kind of funky, cool elements on our gypsy bottles if we decide to go that way. Thank you guys for hanging out with me again for art du jour. December the 27th. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.